In a previous lesson, we solved exponential equations where x was in the power. Thus, for example, we saw 5 to the x is equal to 25. Therefore, 5x is equal to 5 squared. Therefore, x is equal to 2. In this video clip, however, we're going to solve exponential equations where the x is the base. For instance, in this problem over here, when x is the base, we look for the reciprocal of the power. Reciprocal, what does that mean? In other words, it's the number that we will multiply the power with, so that when multiplied by together, the power times its reciprocal will equal 1. Now the simple rule is, what you do to the left of the equation, you must do to the right. So if we're going to if we're going to square, in this case the left hand side, we must do the same to the right hand side. Then the left hand side becomes x to the power of 1, or x, which is then going to be equal to 25. Try these two homework examples to test that you know how to solve simple exponential equations when x is in the base. We now solve a slightly more complicated exponential equation. In this case, we are multiplying the exponential component with a constant 2. So what we do this time is we begin by dividing both sides by 2. So x to the power of 1 over 4 will equal 3. The reciprocal of a quarter is 4. So x to the 1 over 4 we will raise to the power of 4. And what we do to the left, we must do to the right. If you then go to your calculator, you'll find that x is equal to 3 to the 4, which is equal to 81. Again, to test your knowledge of this advanced problem solving, attempt to do these two problems for homework, the answers of which will be at the end of this slideshow. Let us now look at solving an even more complicated type of exponential equation, where one has a constant multiplied by an exponent, and then we subtract a constant again. So how do we proceed in this case? The first step, of course, is we subtract, or we add. So to get rid of the constant, in this case we'll add 1 to both sides. So we'll have 8x to the 1 over 5 will equal 16. We divide both sides by 8, so we'll have x to the 1 over 5 is equal to 2. Now we look for the reciprocal. So the reciprocal of 1 over 5 is 5. Therefore x will equal 2 to the power of 5. Therefore x will equal 32. Here are two homework problems for you to do to check that you have understood how to solve this type of problem. The answers for all the homework problems on the next slide. However, make sure you try to do the homework before you look at the solutions. In conclusion, if I and you haven't made any mistakes, then these are the correct answers.